So is keyword research important for YouTube growth? Well, by the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you 5 solid reasons why I believe it is and how it can help you crush your competition. My name is Rakeem Madison. Let's get into the content. All right, so reason number 1 why I believe keyword research is important is because it ensures that you target the right people. And this is very, very important because if you're watching this video and you're an expert business owner, you're an educator, you're a course seller, like you do anything that's based around trying to build a brand and sell an offer or a product, it's very, very important for you to be able to position your stuff in front of the right people, right? Now, I know it's a ton of people, they want to go viral, right? They want to get millions of views on their videos. But here's the thing that I'll tell you. If you're any one of the people that I just talked about, it's very, very important for you to target. And especially because of how the algorithm works, which is why I got this visual right here on the screen, which I'm about to break down to you. So this right here is how the YouTube algorithm works. And you're going to see why this makes sense and why you don't really want to focus on the virality. You want to focus more on targeting. Okay, so right here it says you use targeted keywords. Why are we talking about keywords? Well, YouTube itself is a search engine, right? So when people go on YouTube, YouTube literally gives you the goal. When you start typing in the search engine, they literally show you all of these search phrases that people care about, which means that they already have an audience for that, right? Now, the next step in this process is when you use keywords, like if you do keyword research and you use keywords in your title and in your description and all of those things, what happens is you'll start to attract the audience that YouTube already has, right? Because remember, they got all the data, they're showing you the keywords that people care about, right? So what they do is when you upload your video and you give all the information that you can give them, then they push it out to that specific person, right? Now, when that specific person watches your video, this brings us to the third step in this phase, which is, do they resonate with your content, right? Now, if they resonate with your content, here's the magical part that most people don't know what happens. When they resonate with your content, YouTube pretty much confirm, oh, they like this. And we also have other people who are just like this specific person that watched your video, and then they're going to push it out to more and more people like that. Now, when this happens and they push it to that next wave, these specific people, if they resonate with it, now they're like, oh, okay, this is really resonating with these people. They can trust it a little bit more. And then now that expands you in the algorithm. Now, I pretty much just walked through this entire process. You use targeted keywords inside of your title. You attract an initial audience, which is the audience you want, the targeted people, not like a viral video where you just get people who are not in alignment with what you do. And then they resonate with it. Hopefully they resonate with it based on how you tailor your content. And then algorithm expands your reach based on how they resonate with your video. Or if they don't resonate with it, then of course it's not going to really spread to the right person. This is why this is very, very important, at least in this first point that I'm talking about, why keyword research is important. All right. And then the last one, which is attract similar audience, right? So typically these two right here happen at the same time. Once they expand you out in the algorithm, they're just continuing to expand you to that specific type of people. All right. So reason number 2, I believe it's important, is because it provides insight on the user's intent. So what am I talking about when I say that? So right now I got YouTube pulled up right here, and then I got Google pulled up over here. It's a reason that I got both of them pulled up because I want to show you some data that you probably didn't even notice was there. So when I go to YouTube, right, so I'm just going to use a keyword like how to grow a beard. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say without. All right, so I'm gonna say how to grow a beard without. So let's say, for instance, I'm somebody searching this. So one thing that I can notice right off the bat is it gives me all of these search phrases right here, right? These are the things that people care about when a person types in how to grow a beard without, right? Now, there's some interesting things that we can figure out about these specific people. So how to grow a beard without looking messy. So this is somebody who cares about their beard looking a certain way. Maybe they work in a professional environment and they don't want that, right? But then if we go down, we got how to grow a beard without minoxidil. So minoxidil is a product typically used for the loss of hair, right? But there's some things out here on the internet that say if you put minoxidil on your face, it can actually help you grow your beard, right? So this is a person who doesn't want to use that specific product. So that's a different type of person. But then over here, it says how to grow a beard without products. So this person is more of a person who wants to go the natural way. They don't want to use any product products at all. So you see how the different types of people you'll find just by looking at the keywords that you find that are inside of the search engine. And then this person, how to grow a beard without a derma roller. So maybe they don't know how to use a derma roller, and so they want to do it a different way, right? So let's go ahead and put this same keyword over here, and we're gonna put it over here on Google, right? So when I do it on Google, look what happens. So remember over here, the first one was without looking messy, and then over here is without it looking bad, right? So people use different words. So on Google, we got a different type of person. And then right here, same minoxidil, right? So that's still the same. Without looking messy, that's also on YouTube. And then without shaving. Okay, so this is a different type of person as well, because there's this thing out there that says that if you just keep shaving your face, then the hair will start to grow, right? That's out there as well. So a person probably heard about that same thing, and they don't want to do that. They don't want to just keep shaving, right? Because maybe they're cutting themselves when they shave. So you see how it reveals who these people really are when you start to look at the search phrases that show up, and then that can help you really tailor your content. But let's go even deeper over on Google. So let's say, for instance, I click on it looking bad, right? So if I click on change to English, let me just go ahead and change that. And then I go to this section right here, the people also ask section. This section right here is extremely powerful, right? Because the same way we was able to reveal more and more about the person, this reveals even more. So if you look right here, it says, how can I grow my beard without looking weird? These are actual things that people care about. These are actual questions being asked. So how to not look bad while growing a beard? So they care about looking bad. How can I make my beard look good while growing it out? Now, let's say I want to go deep on this. I'll go ahead and I'll click on this arrow, and then I'll click it back. Now you notice some more just came up. At what age does a beard grow fully? What does a 3-month beard look like? And I can keep going deeper into this to find out more and more about this person. How can I grow my beard cleanly? And then how do I make my beard look less bushy? So it just keeps going more and more. So you see how it's very, very revealing. All right, so reason number 3, I believe it's important, is because it helps you determine how long your video should be in the first place. So this is where we actually get into a little bit of competitor analysis. So if you look right here, I screenshotted the search results from a keyword that I typed in, which was very similar to the one I talked about earlier, which was how to grow a beard, right? Now, if you look at these 3 right here, we got this video right here, which is 4 minutes and 37 seconds. We got this video right here, which is 1 minute and 31 seconds. And then we got this video right here, which is 4 minutes and 39 seconds. So what I like to do is I look at the top 3 ranking videos. I then add all of those up, and then I average them, right? So let's go ahead and take the first one, which was 437, right? So we don't have to put the decimal in between that. We'll be fine. We'll just go ahead and add them up like this. So 437 plus 131 plus 439. And then I'll go ahead and hit equals. And then since it's 3 of them, I'm gonna go ahead and divide that by 3. And then as you can see, it said that my video should at least be 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Now, does that mean that I make a video that is exactly 3 minutes and 35 seconds? Absolutely not. But it gives me a range to say, okay, people are at least watching videos that are at least this long. So this gives me the ideal length that I need. And so now when I go and create my video, I know where I should roughly be at when it comes to the particular video. All right, so reason number 4 why I believe it's important is because it helps influence the thumbnail of your video. So what do I mean by this? So if you look right here at this screenshot that I took, the keyword was how to grow a beard faster, right? And then what I did was I pretty much categorized it to focus on videos because it was showing shorts in there as well. So I set it to videos. So if you look right here, the first thumbnail, you can see I took notes on it. So the first thumbnail, it has big text. So boom, we can see the big text right here, right? And then we see it shows the beard and the person who has the beard, right? So that's the patterns. Those are the things that I can identify right off the jump. So then we go to the next thumbnail, which is this. They don't have any text, right? So you can see no text, shows the beard, and the person is present. So we see that that's a pattern, right? We got the person that has the beard, but then of course the main difference was no text on that one. And then we look at this one right here, text, right? Has text, shows a beard, and the person is present. So boom, we got our patterns. So now we have to make ours look, a lot better than the competitors now. So at this point, once I get these patterns, then I want to ask myself, if I am going to use text, I don't want to use this text, which is how to grow a beard, because then that just makes me look like them. I might say something like this based on the keyword, which was how to grow a beard faster, right? So we're talking about speed here. So in my words, I would probably say something in relation to speed. Grow it way faster using this or something along those lines, so that way I can stand out a lot more than my competitors. All right, so reason number 5 why I believe it's important is because it helps you determine how long the hook of your YouTube video should be. So the first 30 seconds of any YouTube video is extremely important, because if you can't hold their attention within that first 30 seconds, they're not gonna watch the rest of your YouTube video, right? So one of the things that I do is I go to those same top 3 ranking videos, right? And I leverage them quite a bit. So what I do is I go and I click on each one of these videos. I open them up, and from the beginning of the YouTube video and to the point where they start talking about the thing that a person would have clicked on the video in the first place. So for this first one, you can see it took him 10 seconds to get to the point. For this video, it took him 23 seconds to get to the point. And then for this one, you can see it took him 35 seconds to get to the point. But here's what's interesting about all of that. You can see the one that took the less time is the video that's actually at the top for that particular search term, right? Very, very interesting, right? So that means that you should focus on not wasting a person's time, and you have a chance of actually going higher than everybody else, right? Extremely important for you to understand that, because there's a lot of people who waste people's time within the first 30 seconds. Sometimes it takes people 2 minutes, 3 minutes to get to the point in the video. Just get it over between 5 to 20 seconds and you should be good to go. So now that you know the importance of keyword research, you're probably wondering, well, how do I actually go out there and implement it for myself? So I want you to watch this video next, because I'm going to share with you step by step exactly how I do keyword research and how I've leveraged it to gain millions of views here on YouTube. See you over there.